Good afternoon, everybody. Sending you all my warmest greetings and my love. On behalf of the Palestinian people and on my own behalf, I want to thank the Center for Global Justice and everybody who is gathered in your beautiful historic city, the birthplace of Mexico's fight for independence, for standing with us, for standing with the truth, and for standing with humanity. Today, I'm happy to send this message to celebrate with you the inauguration of the mural Vivan los pueblos que resisten, a powerful act of solidarity that reminds us that peaceful resistance is life, it's existence. Resistance is hope turned to action. The struggle of the Mexican people for freedom and dignity lives on in the struggle of the Palestinian people today. For 2 years, as you all know, Gaza has endured a genocide. More than 65,000 Palestinians have been killed. 3 out of every 4 have been women and children. Over 50,000 children have been maimed, and tens of thousands have been left as orphans. Nearly 3,000 families have been completely erased from Gaza's registry, generations wiped out in seconds. Entire neighborhoods lie in ruins, everything destroyed. Churches, mosques, schools, hospitals, all turned to dust. And we have watched all this horror from the screens of our phones. A genocide live streamed. And if Palestinians were not killed by bombs, they were killed by starvation, deliberate and systematic. Gaza has reached phase 5 of famine. And now there have been over 450 Palestinians who have died from starvation, including 150 children. Died from hunger. Hunger has been turned into a weapon of war. Gaza today, as the UN has stated, is not only a cemetery for children, and I will add to that, it is also a mass grave for international law. A place where the world's conscience is being tested and where silence has become complicity. Today, we breathe a sigh of relief, but it comes with a deep caution because there is now a ceasefire. And while we welcome any steps that saves lives, we know that this is not peace because peace cannot be declared when an entire people remain under occupation and siege and apartheid. A pause in the bombs does not mean an end to the suffering. True peace will only come when justice is restored, when freedom is real, and when our people can live without fear in their own land. This moment demands clarity and courage. And what we seek as Palestinians is not charity or pity, it is justice. We ask for the application of international law, for Israel to finally be held accountable. For 8 decades, we have lived under occupation and subjugation, and Israel has never, ever felt any sort of consequence or had to deal with any sort of consequence or accountability. No country, no army, and no person is above the law. And the world cannot claim to defend human rights while allowing Israel to violate every principle of them with impunity. And when we speak of resistance, we speak of nonviolent resistance, the resistance of truth, of persistence, of refusing to accept oppression as normal. For you, our friends around the world, this means continuing to act. It means to continue to raise your voices, march in the streets, boycott companies that profit from occupation, call on your governments to suspend arms sales and end all complicity in war crimes. It also means to support Palestinian students and doctors and artists who continue to rebuild life from the ashes. And above all, keep educating yourselves. Keep speaking. Keep refusing to be silent. Your solidarity reminds us that freedom is not granted by governments. It is demanded by people like you who refuse to look away, who choose humanity over apathy, and who know that justice must be the same for all. So really this message also I send to you from the bottom of my heart to thank you for standing with us. Thank you for keeping Palestine alive in your hearts. And remember,